Hi there, Poppin PJ here, and today we are going to make some Fringe jeans, and the question is going to be for you to fringe or not to fringe. So I'm going to go with the fringe, and that's why we're going to do this project. So let's see how it turns out.
So I got this idea as I had this older pair of SO jeggings or skinny jeans, and I wanted to do something with them. So I bought some fabric paint, and I'm going to kind of do an ombre type of look on it from about the knees down, as you can see I am doing here. Now this color spray paint, because it is a lighter color, is going to take a little bit of layering. And I don't want it super dark, but I do want there to be a change from the black or the washed black to this lighter color of this fabric paint. I think it is really neat how when you spray paint on certain parts of the jeans, you can see that it's a little heavier on the paint, and I like that look. I don't want it to be symmetrical, I want it to be very unique. After spray painting the first side, I am now hanging the pants up so that paint can dry thoroughly before I lay it on that side to spray the back side. So now that both sides have been spray painted, as I did do the back side, I am now showing you the jeans being worn, and I want you to see how it has this ombre look where there is a change of color going down where it's darker at the top of the jeans, and especially here from the side you can see that it gets lighter. I think these are really cool just as they are right now, but I am going to continue with my initial plan and turn these ombre jeans I have just made into some Poppin PJ Fringe jeans. So now what I'm doing is taking and measuring 1 foot or 12 inches from the hem of the jeans and making marks across the front of the pair of jeans so that I can make a line going horizontal so that I know that's where I want to end the fringe. So now I am looking at the ruler and just marking 1-inch markings on the front of the pair of jeans and trying to decide what thickness I want the fringe to be. So then I am deciding as I go along that I want to make them 1/4 inch, and so therefore I am putting 1/4 inch markings across the line there. And I am using a pencil because I wanted something that I knew that could be washed off when these jeans are being washed, but yet that I can see the markings. And then I made another line about 6 inches from the top line and made the 1/4 inch markings there so that I could connect the lines so that the fringe pieces will be evenly spaced. So now I am making vertical lines by connecting the markings from the 2 lines that I have done so far. So the top half is being connected. And now I am drawing another 3rd horizontal line on the jeans. And you can choose to do this however you want, but I just thought the more or the shorter sections I had, it would be easier to put them together, and the chances of the fringe pieces being equal would be greater. Especially since I am using the pencil on these black jeans, although the spray paint is of a lighter color, I can see the lines, but when you're talking about a 1/4 of an inch thickness and you're cutting them, it would be easy to cross over. And we definitely don't want that. So now that I have the lines on the lower part of the jeans, I'm going to start cutting. Now I highly recommend, not that I'm an experienced person with cutting fabrics, but I did buy this pair of Singer scissors, and they are cutting these jeans perfectly, very easily. I'm not having to fight the fabric or fighting the scissors to get it to cut. So I do feel that with this project, you need a really good pair of fabric scissors. So as I cut each piece of fringe, I just flip it over so that it's out of my way. And I had these granite pieces, which is also helpful for when I do cut. It keeps the jeans in place so that when I pull on the end of the jeans to cut, it stays taut, and therefore I will stay on track on the lines much better. I love fringe. I think it's just so fun, and I've always wanted a pair of jeans with fringe, and I looked at the cost and they are quite expensive, so I'm going to have some fashion sense, C-E-N-T-S, and I'm going to make them myself and keep the rest of my money in my pocket. So I am cutting or slicing or slashing my jeans here, and it's a lot of fun. You just want to stay on the lines, no veering off. So I flipped some of the fringe back down so I could see what it looks like. It looks so cool. This end piece next to the seam is a little challenging, but I've got this. Feel like I'm combing it out like you do hair. Here's my ponytail. Okay, so one leg down. Do you like it better with the fringe or without? Fringe is just so fun. I used to dance in my childhood, and it just makes me think about costumes, like having fringe on costumes. So I guess that's why I probably love fringe. So the question is, do you like it better, fringe or no fringe? This is a better representation of how the jeans should look wearing these block heel sandals. And now to do the other leg. Making the marks from the hem up 12 inches. And the reason I chose 12 inches from the hem is because I wanted these fringe jeans to be kind of at the level of a capri where the fringe started. So roughly around mid-shin down. And so that's why I chose 12 inches. So now that I have my horizontal lines, 12 inches and 6 inches from the hem, now I'm putting my 1/4 inch marking so that I can connect them. I want nice straight lines so that I stay on track and keep the fringe pieces pretty symmetrical. Look at my nice lines so far. Now making the horizontal line a little above the hem so that I can connect the horizontal line that is 6 inches above to the one just above the hem, and then make my lines, and as you can see, begin cutting. Shake that fringe. Shake that fringe. Shake it. Now doing the same steps for the back side. For those of you who like to do DIY, I don't know about you, but I just think it is so rewarding when you do things for yourself, especially creatively. And if you make mistakes, that's okay. You just try again. And when people have DIY ideas, it's not for everybody. So you could modify this to fit your needs. You could make your fringe longer. You could make your fringe shorter. Whatever it is that you feel you need to do for your own personal style. So what I'm showing you today with this project is Poppin PJ style. Again, the granite pieces I have sitting on the jeans keeps the material nice and taut for when I cut it, and I stay right on the line. All done. Woohoo! They are done. They are so fun. I love them. I love to shake them around and make the fringe move. Don't forget, I also really like the ombre, where it goes from the dark part of the pants to the lighter part from where I spray painted them. I think that contributes to the effect as well. Love to watch that fringe move. They make me feel sassy and hip. And makes my legs want to dance.
So I have the French jeans on that I made myself. I love them. I'm wearing them with one of my favorite tops I got at Kohl's many years ago, and it all works together. I've got my bulk heel shoes on, my thick heel shoes, sandals on. They're comfortable. I can move. I can dance. They make me feel like I'm having a lot of fun. I think they just came out great. So for me, it is to trend.
Peace out, and thank you for joining me.